This is the story of how my first Everhart concert almost never happened. My guitar player quit 2 weeks before the show. So what should I do now? Cancel it? Well, 2 weeks before the show is the moment where everything should be prepared. The setlist should be finished, everybody knows their part by heart, there shouldn't be any big surprises left. But that's exactly when my rhythm guitarist left the band. This is ridiculous, dude. I still can't believe it. I prepared everything I could. Every outfit, every transition learned by heart, even my custom microphone stand. My whole band was preparing for this moment for the last 2 months. And the moment he texted me, wait, hold on. I made my decision to leave the band, and my legitimate reasons should be respected and not be dismissed with comments like, huh. Anyways, how do you save a concert? I know how. Step 1 is to create a new setlist. The original show was built around 2 electric guitars. Obviously, we couldn't do this, and that's why we had to change the entire setlist. Yeah, no, I did it in other ways just to visualize the process, alright? This, and this. Step 2. Learn new parts. I wasn't supposed to play guitar, but as long as I could play rhythm would be fine.
She a little nasty. She know how to be a straight savage. She work out so her body, you just gotta have it. She all about fitness, baby, we gon' start a habit. Cardio, here we go, yeah, we getting at it. She could drop it low, way down to the flow. Got that arch in her brain, made me crave even more. She move like a stripper, when she down off the liquor. Till we can't feel our bodies anymore.
Don't know where or why you go. When you're near the silence glow, you never speak but I still hear voices say when you're not near. Why did I decide to play guitar? 2 reasons. We could play with one guitar, but the sound would be shit. And the second reason, we could find another guitar player 2 weeks before the show, even though it's really hard, but we could do this. I don't trust some random guy who just showed up 2 weeks before the show. Because there are some parts where rhythm guitar is really important. For example, Don't Cry intro. It goes like this. But there are some geniuses who play Don't Cry like this. And if somebody would play this in my concert, I'd be mad. I don't want to be mad during the concert. And that's why I thought that I could play guitar, because I know my abilities and I know if I up, it'd be my fault. At this point, the songs were ready, but then I realized that we weren't rebuilding a band. I was rebuilding the entire concert. As I said before, originally it was supposed to be a normal rock concert. Loud guitars, big amplifiers, Gibson Marshall, my microphone stand, costumes, outfits. Now we're playing acoustic set. And I couldn't imagine me standing with a guitar. That's why I remember that different rock bands like 3 Days Grace, Nirvana, they played sitting. That's why we went to IKEA and we bought those chairs. For 17 euros, they looked awesome! Look at this! My bro approved them, they look so good, and one chair is only 17 euros. As you can see, I tried to build them, but then I gave up after almost an hour trying to get it right, and I turned the camera off. At this point, everything was finally coming together. The setlist was finished, acoustic guitars were ready, the chairs were built, and the stage finally made sense. But there was only one thing I almost forgot. To stop. 2 weeks my entire world had been this concert. Every morning I woke up thinking about it. Every night I went to sleep thinking about it. There was always one more rehearsal, one more song, one more detail, one more thing that I thought I had to fix. And the funny thing is, even now, while I'm editing this video, I still catch myself thinking, just one more change, just one more cut, just one more improvement. And it never really ends. And at some points I realized that my first concert didn't need a perfect version of me. It needed the best version of me. And those aren't always the same thing. So for one evening, I stopped. I left my guitar at home, I grabbed my bike, went into the forest, watched the sunset, and didn't think about rehearsals, set lists, or the concert for the first time in so many weeks. That evening didn't make me a better frontman. It didn't magically solve any problems. But it reminded me why I wanted to do all of this in the first place. And the next morning, there was only one rehearsal left. I love my eyes. Don't you cry tonight. And don't you cry tonight. And don't you cry tonight. There's a heaven above you, baby. And don't you cry tonight. So close, no matter how far. Couldn't be much more from now. Forever trusting who we are. Now nothing else matters. It's getting dark to see. Oh, feels like I'm knocking on heaven's door. Knocking on the heaven's door. Hey, 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 yeah. Knocking on heaven's door. And of course, we argued a lot. I cannot play and sing it at the same time, and my lead guitarist doesn't do anything to it right now. Hey, play! 1 week left! Why am I a poser? What?